And welcome once again to Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pollock, your host for this segment, and with me today is Crystal Atwood, who is giving you Natural Vibes Wellness and Nutrition at the Natural Vibes Wellness and Nutrition Center. That sounds perfect. That's what you're doing, and that's the name of the establishment. It's the one-stop shop for excellent health. So you're doing everything possible for people's best interest in a natural way. Is that good?
Yes, yeah, that's a great way to summarize what we do at Natural Vibes.
And so how did you get started with this?
Like a lot of things, it came to be out of a passion and my own personal journey and my experience. I was a later in life mother. I'd already had 2 children and then had recently birthed my 3rd child, and I was still young enough that I should have been vibrant and full of life, and I was not. So I was suffering from a lot of health issues, and they ranged from very bad chronic psoriatic arthritis, autoimmune type of symptoms, chronic migraines, inability to move, hair loss, thyroid issues, being unable to lose weight, brain fog, loss of memory and concentration. I mean, the list really goes on and on.
I'm getting depressed now. Oh my goodness.
I know, it's almost like, and it's been so many years since I've lived in those conditions that I kind of forget. So sometimes when I start listing them, I'm like, and what else did I suffer from? So I knew that I didn't want to continue to live like that. I knew that I had a young child to be able to raise, and I wanted to be able to keep up with her. I wanted to enjoy motherhood and, of course, just enjoy life. Conventional medicine was not giving me any type of path of direction to actually have some type of real results, right? So I was kind of stuck in this loop of not getting answers to my health crisis and not getting any better. So I took it upon myself to start learning about health and wellness. Then you kind of fast forward a little bit. I think my journey was about a year of learning, exploring, and trying some things. And lo and behold, I was getting better. And once I started to get better, I had a very strong desire to try to understand, well, why did these things work? Granted, I had already started to explore, some different modalities and holistic options. So there was some learning involved, but I wanted to be able to connect the dots. I wanted to be able to understand on a deeper level, why did these options work and why did conventional medicine leave me without any real results and lack of hope for quality of life. So I decided to, just for my own benefit, because I'm a very curious person by nature and I like to know facts. That's another part of who I am. I like the science behind things. I said, well, I'm going to look for the best school that there is, and I'm going to take a program and I'm going to get my certification only for my own knowledge, right? It was really about my own knowledge. So I did that. I went to school for a year and I studied nutrition that looked at things in a very integrative, holistic approach. So in that, dived into a lot of different ways that we heal our body, and very, very in depth. I was fortunate enough to learn under some of the world's best health and wellness gurus, like David Wolfe and Dr. Andrew Well, and a few other really wonderful wellness gurus. After I finished completing, my course and graduated, I realized that the more and more I learned in that year, I found a stronger passion to feel compelled to want to share with others. And it really came from a place of wanting to empower people to make choices and to make educated choices, right? And that is really the passion that still drives me to this day in what I do. I want to be able to not convince anybody. I'm not here to stand in front of someone anytime we do education. It is not to try to get you to see things through my lenses or the way that I view things, but it's really about taking someone who might be curious, who would like to feel more empowered in some of their choices and decisions, and offer some different options and different ways to look at things with science that's backed things, and allow them to make decisions that they feel are in best alignment for them. And through a lot of my skills, I've been able to create a lot of wellness coaching programs too. So I do have the ability to handhold people if they like that and help them reach a lot of those goals. I do enjoy working with people in small groups and one-on-ones. And again, my biggest passion though is just being able to help empower people to make choices that they feel are good for them. And that reason being is because when I look back at where my struggles were in my health, had I known, I could have taken steps a lot sooner instead of being so sick for so long.
Yeah, I've been there, done that. But I'm glad you've come over the hump, so to speak, and then you can look back and say, I took care of myself, I'm better now, and what you're doing now is you're sharing this with other folks, other people?
Yeah, absolutely, and you're right, and that's ideally, I think we learn through our own, challenges, right? Life, gives us different opportunities to be able to learn and grow, and I believe that it is not just a passion, but something that I feel almost obligated to be able to share with other people, to be able to help them be on the other side, to be able to help them be over that hump and have better quality of life.
But you have to be able to project yourself, which you do very, very well.
Thank you.
And be able to be outgoing, to get through to your subjects that are out there. So you've been doing this for how long?
Okay, so I started my own personal business in 2018, and then we grew into Natural Vibes, where we had the brick and mortar in 2019. And I'm very proud to say that we're still here in the community. We're very fortunate. We feel blessed every single day to be able to be a part of Pahrump and the community and the surrounding areas too. We do get people that come and travel to us to be able to visit us from Vegas and Henderson and a few other surrounding areas that find value in what we do.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're always super excited for that opportunity. But again, yes, so we've been in an established brick and mortar business since 2019.
So you may remember the business was over across the street from the post office at one time?
Correct, yeah. So again, amongst some of the challenges that life throws us, right? So we opened the business in 2019. We weren't maybe situated in the best location. We were kind of tucked away a little bit. And we did withstand COVID, and we also withstood relocating, and it ended up being a blessing in disguise when we moved to our new location. And we absolutely love where we're at now.
Which people call it Mom's Plaza.
Pretty much, right? Yes. I think everyone in Pahrump knows Mom's Diner.
Right, there's so many other businesses there, but everybody knows
yes,
Mom's.
That is so true, yeah, yep.
So you have a team over there also. You have yourself that does, so what do you promote yourself over there? If I came to see you, what would you be doing for me?
Well, I'm fortunate that I get to wear a lot of different hats there, right? So business owner, general manager, and then I work with people in either wellness consulting and wellness coaching. And then I'm also an energy worker as well. So people who like to focus on pain management through moving energy through their body, releasing stuck energy, things like that. That's another one of my skills that I utilize, working with clients one-on-one.
That's interesting.
Yes, thank you.
Sound and vibration healer?
Yes, so again, that's working with energy and allowing our bodies to come into alignment with sound and vibration. So knowing everything is a frequency, and by frequency and vibrations, They have a set frequency depending on the certain sound we're hearing, right? And we can actually bring our body into a healed state and one of peace and tranquility through using sound and vibration.
You would work real well at Burning Man, sorry. With that attitude, yes.
Yes.
A very open mind.
Very open mind,
Yes.
yes.
So you also have massage therapy there?
We do, yeah. We're very fortunate to have Betsy Lilly as one of our, not staff, we all work together integratively, right? So we have our own specialties we come to the table with for the community. And Betsy Lilly has been a massage therapist, well-trained for decades. And she's more than just a trained professional. It's hard to kind of put Betsy in a category along with other people because I feel like she's very in tune with the person's body, right? And she can really know what they need, unlike a lot of other massage therapists.
Interesting. Did you show the pictures? I was not paying attention of the shop.
Oh,
Because I was up there, I went up there originally to I went on a quest for ginger, because I want to do ginger.
I remember that when you came in.
Yeah, this guy is weird. And now you're sitting
No.
right. Well, there's the shop over there. You have all different types of powders and.
Yes, so
I didn't look at anything else.
I know, you came in with a very good focus, and thankfully we were able to actually, I think I had in stock what you needed that day
Yes.
too. But we do offer a wide variety of different types of supplements and vitamins and the bulk herbs, like what you were in for that particular day, essential oils, CBD, we have body care products, a wide variety of a lot of different healthcare products, right, that can help support what you're looking for. And we're also extremely fortunate to offer an online store as well. So, you know, over the years, as Pahrump is still growing, being able to really finesse what the general population here is looking for on an everyday basis and keep our shelves stocked with those things, but then having a huge online store to be able to fill the gaps and meet those, special requests, which do come through quite frequently too.
Yes.
And that offers people to have the convenience of shopping online and having things delivered right to their home. And we're actually really excited about being able to build out the online presence even more, as we know more and more people are gravitating to that form of shopping. What we bring to the table that's very unique, that is different from traditional online shopping, is one, if you live in the community, you're still supporting local. You're still supporting another small business. And you also get my expertise, right? So my background, again, as you asked me what I do, I, forgot to high note, my certification in nutrition. So, and the way that I studied nutrition was a holistic and integrative approach where we dived into all these different holistic modalities to support the body. So while nutrition is extremely important, it's very important to get to know the client and understand what their nutritional needs are and to be able to help support that, because I don't believe in a one-size-fits-all approach for my clients. That is what we get to bring to the table when you choose to support Natural Vibes and you're shopping online. Is, you might be curious about something, you might watch a popular product come up on TikTok. Who knows how you come across it, right? But that happens, and there creates some curiosity. And there is a lot of information out there, and it can get really confusing and overwhelming to know, well, which product is best? How many milligrams do I need in order to reach these goals? And I'm willing, not just willing, this is my passion, this is what I want to do, is to help people figure out what would work best for them, make those recommendations, and then they can still have the convenience and ease of shopping online, paying an affordable price and having it shipped right to their home.
Well, thank you. On that note, we have to leave you, and thank you for watching us. Thank you for coming here.
Thank you
introducing yourself
so
to
much, John. I appreciate
Yes.
it.
All right. We went.
Welcome back to Community Viewpoint. I'm your host, Dr. Christopher Salute. I want to thank you so much for being here. Always thank you to KPVM for having me. Thanks to Mikey Rooney for producing. I have a really special guest here today. As mentioned the last time, I really like to bring folks from the community who are not just working for nonprofits and working for charitable things, but also contributing to our economic development. So I have with us today Samantha Ferrantino of Golden Entertainment. Now, Samantha, it's kind of I don't know if people are laughing at me at home, but I certainly laugh when I think about how poorly I typically introduce folks. So I usually give folks a name and then let them do their thing. So please tell us who you are.
All right, I'm Samantha Ferrantino. I'm the marketing manager for the 3 properties under Golden Entertainment, the casino group here. So we have the Pahrump Nugget, Lakeside Casino, and Gold Town.
Awesome. So tell us about Golden Entertainment. You've been here for a couple of years. I know that Pahrump Nugget has been recently purchased by Golden.
So Golden Entertainment took over Pahrump Nugget in 2010.
Cool.
We took over Lakeside and Gold Town in 2012.
Awesome, awesome. And what's kind of the mission there as you're engaging with the community?
We're one of the larger employers out here in Pahrump. We are, locals serving locals. We really just want to have a little bit more of a footmark in the community itself. And, just our mission is always giving the best service with a high integrity.
Awesome. Now, we went over this a little bit. I got the opportunity to speak to Samantha while we were waiting. But tell us, how did you get to Pahrump, a fellow New Yorker?
Yeah, absolutely. So my parents retired out here from New York about 3.5 years ago, and we decided to follow after they told us how great it was. So it's a nice small community, but the difference coming from New York. Definitely culture shock, but it's been a good experience. Bought our first home, and
awesome.
Very excited. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank
so it's
you.
safe to say you'll be in Pahrump for some time.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. So and you were telling me a bit about how the Nugget kind of home grows, I guess, their talent. So you didn't start as the marketing manager of Golden Entertainment.
Absolutely. So I started about 3 years ago as a slot host ambassador. So, your Players Club, when you first walk in and you go find the girls to get your card or your gifts and run the promotions. So I started as a slot host ambassador, worked up to casino host, and then most recently just took over the marketing.
Awesome. Congratulations. Good for you.
Thank you.
Very cool. So I remember, and the reason that I wanted to have Golden Entertainment on is I know that you're not just, some casino and, you're not skyscraping over Pahrump. It was last Fall Fest. I was hanging out with Elliot, who's one of the vice presidents there, and he got to show me, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but he gave me a sneak peek at your trailer for the Fall Festival parade. And I just thought to myself, I don't see like Caesar's Palace doing that.
Right.
So tell us a bit about what your goal is with regard to engaging with our community here in Pahrump and in Nye County.
Yeah. So like I said, a lot of us are locals. So, the community means a lot to us. So, things like the parade, for us, that turned into such an awesome team building experience. We all got to get together and, showcase our ideas and really work together to make sure that what we were putting out to the community was what we wanted to do. Quality work. We really take pride in what we do. We loved being a part of the community events, and we're really starting to do a lot more things in ways of fundraising. We went to a hospice fundraising event recently. We're doing the local Crab Fest this weekend. So just really trying to get ourselves out there. Again, this community means a lot to us, so we want to showcase that.
Cool.
Give back to our guests that, make us who we are.
I didn't even get tickets to the Crab Fest. They were sold out by the time I got them, so good for you. You must have been on it. So can you tell us about, give me a success story, something that, that we may not know about?
Sure. Just recently, we gave away our first car. We're doing to our knowledge, first time it's being done in Pahrump. We're doing a 3-month consecutive car giveaway. We gave away our first one on January 31st, and the casino was buzzing. It was just a huge success, very fun. Congratulations to our winner. We are looking forward to doing it 2 more times. So we have another one on February 28th and March 28th.
Awesome, and that's through Sayeda Trudeau?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So we partner with Sayeda Trudeau. We're trying to partner with a lot of local events and communities as well.
Yeah, I love that. We're actually working on getting our commencement done at the Nugget as well, so at Great Basin College. So, it's no secret that we're just really trying to incorporate the Nugget into what we do, and they've been a great partner in everything that they do. So tell us, if I am a group in town, whether I'm for-profit, non-profit, whatever, how can I collaborate with you? What do I do?
So you could reach out to me. So in the beginning of the segment, there was an email shared. I'm always reachable at phpmarketing@goldenentertainment.com. I'm one of the people you could always ask for. So again, my name's Samantha. Our team is always interested in coming up with ideas. So if you are somebody that's looking to collaborate with us in the ways of donating, non-for-profit, things like that, I'm definitely a good person to reach out for. But we have an entire team that's ready to help with any requests.
Cool. And you've done a couple of really unique things this year. So I've seen not just the car sales, but we've seen some vendor shows happening in the Nugget. So it seems like there are a lot of cool new things happening.
Yes.
What else is going on?
So we are bringing back our craft fairs. I don't have the dates for those at the moment, but we are bringing back our craft fairs. Our event planner at the Nugget has done a really awesome job just bringing in other, what's the word I'm looking for? Businesses,
yeah.
groups, and
We got it.
events for them. We rent out our events center and space and things like that. So we definitely can accommodate a lot of different requests. But
Love that.
Yeah.
Cool. What are some of the things that you do to contribute? You mentioned, contributing to the community. What are some things that you're doing lately?
Like I said, we did do the hospice fundraiser recently. We do a lot of things in the sense of like the Toys for Tots, that type of.
Cool.
We'll always have a box out in the winter. Things like just joining the community a little bit more, like Fall Fest and.
You had mentioned also that the Christmas tree lighting is at the Nugget.
Yes.
Very
So
cool.
every year, we always make sure that our team has hot chocolate and cookies and everything, an opportunity to take a picture with Santa, but we do the annual Christmas tree lighting.
Yeah.
So that just gives people opportunity to come on site and gives us a chance to give back as well.
Really cool, really cool. You don't see that, and it's the reason that I wanted to bring y'all on here is that, I think that people look at the Nugget, and it's probably one of the largest structures in town, so they think that you're just this like billion-dollar company and don't really care about
Right.
Pahrump. I could tell a story. One of the things that I experienced is, if you haven't heard of Remote Area Medical, RAM, it's coming up again this fall, I think first weekend in October, but I had given the Nugget a call, honestly, maybe 2 weeks before the event, and we were running out of space for our doctors to visit from Vegas, and the Nugget offered us a couple. They didn't have much left because it was 2 weeks before the event, but they offered us what they had.
Right.
And you really couldn't, you wouldn't even be able to get through the line at MGM or Caesars or, Station Casino or whatever. So I want to thank you for what you do for the community.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
No problem, no problem. So you mentioned this is how somebody could find you. So I walk right into the casino. I could just ask for Samantha?
Absolutely.
Okay, very cool, very cool. So we're getting towards the end of the segment. And typically this is where I ask people, look, you came on the show, you're excited to be here. What are you doing here? If you want the community to know one thing about you and about our great folks here at Golden Entertainment, what would it be?
We just want to get our name out there. Again, a lot of our focus for moving forward, we've had a lot of changes in leadership, and our focus really is we're here. We are locals serving locals. We want to be a part of this community. We just want to showcase what we have to offer. We, again, try to give the best service, the best amenities, the best entertainment, all while keeping everybody happy and trying to do our best to make that happen.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. If you haven't been over to the Nugget, I'm sure you have. You've at least gotten a donut at Pink Box or whatever. It really is just a cool, kind of small town vibe in a big place. So Samantha, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here and representing Golden Entertainment. My name is Dr. Christopher Salute, and I've been your host here at Community Viewpoint. We flashed some names across the screen and some emails across the screen. Please feel free to reach out to Samantha and her team. And I have to say, we don't have too much experience here in Pahrump with, huge corporations just kind of taking advantage. And I think that might be the thing you're thinking when you look at such a big place like the Nugget, and it's the total opposite. They do a great job of engaging our community, which is the reason that we wanted to have them on the show. So Samantha, thank you again one more time.
Absolutely.
And thank you all for watching. Have a great afternoon or evening, or I forget when the show airs. Have a great YouTube experience. Goodbye.